21, Diamond Harbour. 144, Falta. Total voters, 2,45,182. 1,24,449 male. 1,20,720 female. Others, 12. Total premises 164. Total polling stations, 260. Total female polling stations, 34. Total PWD polling stations, 1. Route march is being conducted by the block officials and police administration along with CRPF armed forces through vulnerable hamlets for maintaining proper law and order. Block administration checking for the assured minimum facilities at all the polling stations. Defacement of various political hoardings, flags and promotional items on public and private properties are taking place. In all the checkposts and Naka checking is being conducted by the police and block administration. Distribution of Forms 12D and a block official is explaining the procedure to an old woman about the absentee voter senior citizen (AVSC) and absentee voter physical disability (AVPD) votes. The polling officers along with the CRPF armed forces are moving in different hamlets to conduct the AVSC and AVPD votes of the 85+ voters following the ECI guidelines. CV Jill complaint has been registered and the block flying squad team along with the police personnel is moving to dispose of the complaint within 100 minutes. The training of polling personnel is being conducted for the smooth functioning of the election process. Our block officials have been assigned to impart training to the polling personnel. A dummy electronic voting machine, EVM, is used for demonstration at different hamlets under the jurisdiction of Falta Assembly constituency for public awareness. Strong room for EVM arrangements has been set up at the commissioning and DCRC venue. The commissioning of EVMs and mock polls is happening at Belsingha Shikshaitan School by the sector officers and other administrative officials. The distribution center, DC, is set up, themed pink and white, and gradually all the polling personnel started coming in and making a queue in front of the registration counter. Tagging or coding happening among the polling officers. The polling officers gathered in front of different counters as per their polling stations mentioned at the counter heads and taking all the necessary items for voting. After receiving all necessary items, the polling officers are heading towards the vehicle tagging counter and moving towards their respective polling station. The polling officers through various modes of transport are moving towards their respective polling booths. Special care and monitoring shown towards women polling officers and allotted separate vehicles for their movements. Women polling personnel are assured safe arrival at the venues. 2 model booths have been set up. At Falta FP School, which is a women polling officers booth, and keeping the women theme in mind, the decorations are made accordingly. Another for male polling officers booth at Harindanga High School, another theme is selected. The poll ended peacefully and polling officers are returning to the receiving center venue. Rush hours and restless polling officers queued at the counters and hurrying to submit their voting machines and other stationaries along with documents. After receiving everything from the polling officers, the EVMs are safely being locked at the strong room and are ready to be dispatched on the eve of counting day.